Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Hello, Diva. How are you?
Can't complain. What about you?
Not bad. Have you heard Wendy divorced her husband?
I've heard. She looks quite depressed.
Yes. They used to be joined at the hip.
I heard they were just married for 5 months.
Yes. She said they couldn't communicate well with each other and they often argued over trivial things.
Yeah, mixed marriage is tempting but crisis-ridden.
You said it. You know, they fall in love at first sight and quickly jumped into marriage.
Maybe they were just attracted to each other but too different to be married.
Yeah, we Chinese have quite different lifestyles and values from foreigners.
Definitely. That's why many cross-cultural marriages end in divorce.
We've heard so much about Chinese film stars divorcing foreigners.
That's true. Just hope Wendy can recover from the pain of divorce soon. Hello. Let me introduce myself. I'm your neighbor. My name is Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. I'm Sophie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Please come in.
Here is a little gift for your family. It's a calendar with all the community events on it. I hope it can be helpful.
I really appreciate it.
Since we are neighbors, if you need any help or anything, please come to me.
I will. Actually, I am worried so much about the security of this community because my house has been burgled twice before.
Oh, don't worry about that here. There are security guards on duty 24 hours a day and they patrol all over the neighborhood. You know, they are all very strong.
Really? That's good. Is there any supermarket in our neighborhood?
Of course. There is a Carrefour near the neighborhood. I'll show you there if you want to.
That's terrific.
By the way, a party will be held for new neighbors the day after tomorrow. I hope I can see you there.
Yeah, and we can get to know each other at the party.
My son is always complaining that I dump on him. He was very rude and told me to mind my own business. I cannot put up with that.
What does his dad say?
John is a peacemaker. He simply doesn't bother. He says he should give him a free hand. Jessica is going back to Holland next week. I've been thinking a lot about what to give her as a parting gift, but I still have no clue.
Is that the girl you spent almost every weekend with?
Yeah, that's her. We had a lot of wonderful times together. She is really a special friend, and I want to get her something meaningful.
I am not good at picking gifts. Maybe you can ask if there's anything she needs to make it easier?
I don't think so. That way it would lose all the charm. I want it to be a surprise. I want to show her that I care about her and I hope our friendship will last.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think I've got an idea. Maybe I can get her an evergreen plant to take back home.
A plant? That's creative. I'm sure every time she waters it she'll think of you. But there is a problem. Do you think it'll be able to go through the customs?
I hope so. I'll make sure to get a small one so she can put it into her suitcase. I hope it won't cause her trouble at the border.
I don't know. I think the idea of a plant going across borders with a friend is really exciting, but maybe seeds would be safer. You don't want to get her in trouble. Shall I make some coffee, Jane?
That's a good idea, Charlotte.
It's ready. Do you want any milk?
Just a little, please.
What about some sugar? 2 teaspoonfuls?
No, less than that. 1.5 teaspoonfuls, please. That's enough for me. That was very nice.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please. I'd like a cigarette, too. May I have one?
Of course. I think there are a few in that box.
I'm afraid it's empty.
What a pity.
It doesn't matter.
Have a biscuit instead. Eat more and smoke less.
That's very good advice.
I had a big argument with David yesterday. I hope he's not still mad at me.
What did you argue about?
He borrowed some money from me and I needed it back. He said he didn't have the money yet.
Well, he should pay you back. It's only fair.
Yes, but I got angry with him too quickly. He probably thought that I mistrusted him. I shouldn't have got angry.
Did you lend him a lot of money?
Not much. I had to pay an unexpected bill, so I needed the money back.
Well, talk to him about it next time you see him. He probably feels as bad about it as you do. Close friends sometimes have disagreements. It's nothing unusual. Neither of you said anything.
No, we didn't. I guess you're right. We should patch things up.
Of course you should. You wouldn't want a silly argument to ruin a long friendship, would you?
We'll miss you while you're studying in the United States.
Yeah, I'll miss all of you, too. But I'll keep in touch.
There was something wrong with the plane last Thursday.
Which flight?
Flight 198. Fortunately, there were few passengers.
How about the passengers?
Well, all the passengers and crew members landed on their feet finally. It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, the weather sure is nice today.
I love it when the weather is like this. Why don't we sit down outside and have our lunch?
That sounds like a good idea. The sky is clear, the sun is shining and there's a nice cool breeze, so it is not too hot.
I really miss the change of seasons like we have in Colorado, but I must admit, this sure is a nice spring day.
Hey, this spot in the shade looks really comfortable.
Okay, hey, is that a dark cloud over there? Do you think it will rain after all?
I don't think so. I saw the weather report last night, and it said the weather should be fine all day.
If the weather stays nice, perhaps we can go to the beach this weekend. It's been a while since I've not really gotten some sun.
Hi, Bob. We've been working hard at our lessons for a fortnight. So why don't we take it easy this weekend?
Okay, what do you suggest?
How about seeing a play? I hear Hamlet is on at the National Theatre.
Is that so? Why not?
Looking at a newspaper. Oh, dear me. There's no performance at the National Theatre this weekend. So we have to go to cinema instead.
What's on?
Let me see. Gone with the Wind. It is on at 6 cinemas on Saturday night.
That sounds interesting. Which is the nearest?
The Royal, I think.
What time does it start?
Why don't we go to the 7:30 show? It is convenient to us, I think.
But we won't have enough time for dinner.
Do you want to go to the earlier or the later show?
Oh, I fancy going to the later show.
Then, there's a 9:30 show.
That's okay, I think.
All right. Any idea about James? He's a pain in the neck.
Guess what? He has just got the sack.
Oh, is that so?
Exactly. Frank's getting married, do you believe this?
Is he really?
Yes, he is. He loves the girl very much.
Who is he marrying?
A girl he met on holiday in Spain, I think.
Have they set a date for the wedding?
Not yet.
Hi, Natasha. How's life?
Great. My family came to visit me.
Oh, you must be very happy. How many people are there in your family?
My immediate family is very large. It's my mother, my father, my 2 older brothers, my younger sister and me.
I have a small family. They are my parents, my younger brother and me.
I thought you were the only child in the family. Didn't China practice the only child policy in the early 1980s?
Yes, it did. But my parents are ethnic minority people. It's a preferential policy for an ethnic minority family to have 2 children.
Interesting. What do you think about families with only 1 child?
The child must feel very lonely. My younger brother is 10 years younger than me. Before he was born, I used to be the only child and always dreamed that I would have a younger sister or brother one day.
Do you get along well with each other?
Yes, we are very close. He is 12 years old and very smart. He always makes us laugh a lot.
You are very lucky to have such a nice family.
Thank you. Hey Rachel, what's up? How was your day?
Not bad. We have had a big meeting today, remember?
Oh, yay, I forgot. So how did it go?
Pretty well. I think the boss liked my ideas.
Great. So what happens now?
Well, I have to write the proposal. I'm pretty excited about it.
Where are you going for your trip?
I think Hebes is a good place.
But I heard the north of China are experiencing severe sandstorms.
Really?
Yes, it said that Hebes was experiencing 6-degree strong winds.
How do these storms affect the people who live in these areas?
The report said the number of people with respiratory tract infections tended to rise after sandstorms. The sand gets into people's noses and throats and creates irritation.
It sounds that sandstorms are trouble for everybody.
You are quite right. I've got an idea. Let's make this game even more interesting.
How? Do you want to play strip trivia or something?
Well, if you want to. Seriously, though, let's make a bet.
Why don't we just make it a friendly game?
Don't be such a chicken. Whoever loses has to treat everyone to a movie. What a lovely day. The sun is shining and the sky is so blue. It's a perfect day to go to the beach and get a beautiful tan.
Great idea. Unlike you, I just want to enjoy watching the sea and playing with the sand. I do not want to get a tan because I look good in pale skin.
Come on. Getting a tan symbolizes health and wealth in Western countries.
While the pale color symbolizes beauty and elegance in most Asia countries.
That is a really interesting fact.
I will bring a big hat and apply a lot of sunscreen before setting off the beach.
Just do whatever you feel like doing.
At the beach, my bag is so heavy. Let's put the stuff under the tree.
Good idea. It is always cooler in a shade.
I can't wait to play in the water. My feet are burning when I stand on the sand.
Where do you come from?
I come from England.
What's the climate like in your country?
It's mild, but it's not always pleasant. The weather's often cold in the north and windy in the east. It's often wet in the west and sometimes warm in the south.
Which seasons do you like best?
I like spring and summer. The days are long and the nights are short. The sun rises early and sets late. I don't like autumn and winter. The days are short and the nights are long. The sun rises late.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.